Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. Right in my hands is Blokees Transformers Galaxy version 8 One Shell Fall. Now, Blokees are model kits. These are obviously Transformers, and this one's theme is more of the Transformers movie than anything else. You know, it generally has characters from the film and going off that theme. So we've been opening them up so far. It's been a pretty solid release. So Blokees are model kits. There are three versions. There is the Galaxy, which you see here. There's Defender, which is kind of like a chibi version. And then there is Shining, which is like Galaxy, except a little bit fancier. In our hands is Shrapnel, one of the Insecticons. And what's cool about Blokees is that they seem to be learning with every single release and just getting better and better and better. Which is you know, a good thing. I'm gonna outright say probably a very good thing. So yeah, so Shrapnel, we also get a Bombshell with it, which is pretty freaking cool if you ask me. This is now the second like conversion Insecticon that we've gotten. We've gotten, I think, one other robot, but this is the second actual Insecticon, like as insect, that we've gotten. So, alright, so we got one here. Little Bombshell action. Pretty cool. It's a nice little figure to put together. So the thing that's been interesting about the releases, it seems every single release, they're kind of like learning from the previous releases and changing things up a little bit. This one we've seen some changes, at least for some of the figures, that they've kind of had like a, I'd call it like an extension on the leg. And the chests have been a little bit different. They're a much larger, I think, chest overall, which is interesting. The other thing is the legs. Yeah, so we're seeing this has got the extension. So the legs are different as well. We get the pre-made joint here, but what's different is they've got this piece that goes on, and then this kind of upper thigh piece is now a part of it, as opposed to two separate pieces, or sorry, one piece. So it's now actually like two separate pieces, which is really, really interesting and a bit different. And I think it makes like a slightly taller profile than previous releases. Alright, let's get the other foot done. We're doing some easy, low-hanging stuff so that we can figure out what's left and what needs to be done. Alright, so we got the legs done. Alright, let's go with the middle of it. Or sorry, the hips, not the middle, the hips. The hips are different too, in that they've got this, like, I don't even know what you'd call it, this piece, and then these pieces slide on, which is a bit different than previous releases. Doesn't seem anything to be particularly special about the legs as far as what needs to go where. Eyes. Well, that's definitely a different face. Alright, we got the head done. So now this is interesting in that it does have the main body with the shoulders, which we haven't seen all the time. It's kind of varied up a bit with different releases. So this would be the front. So this feels like a body that's much more traditional than what we've seen before, where you'd go and kind of put the shell around the main body and then the shoulder pieces stick out. It's kind of like the earlier ones have done that. Alright, let's get the arms done. Oops. How does this go? Like, yeah, I guess it goes like that. That's definitely something different and new. Which is kind of cool. You can do that. Alright, that's something different, new. As I said, these each releases seem to be kind of learning from previous releases and changing things up a bit. Alright, let's get the weapon on. We get a nice gun like he had, laser gun like he had in the show. And we are done. We got Shrapnel, and we've got Bombshell. 2 more Insecticons to add to the collection. This is a nice figure. I do like the fact that you could do this bit with the head. I do wish that it was silver, which I remember the gun was I think silver when it first came out, and I think these were silver too. So maybe we'll get a shining version that will have that and be a little bit updated. But like this is nice. It's got a lot of detail. It's a pretty cool design. Definitely a lot of kind of like new build aspects to it. This is not a release where a lot of stuff is like very standard and kind of paint by numbers. Like all the figures so far have been very unique in their own ways. Another interesting release, cool release. You can get yours. This is out in shops. We got links beneath our video where you can go and purchase a box. It's an affiliate link, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you help support our site. So thank you. But just watch our video, support us as always, so thank you as well. If you are into Transformers, particularly the comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.